Hey guys, in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to submit an order for fulfillment through our fulfillment services. Now before you can submit an order through our fulfillment services, you're going to need to have what's called a high resolution subscription. And you get the high resolution subscription through our store tab in the high res subscription area. This page shows you some of the benefits of the high resolution subscription. Some of those include storing up to 200 gigabytes of high resolution images, no time limits on your events or their images, and access to our direct fulfillment services. The cost for this is $50 a year and includes all these benefits plus a few others. If you click on this link, it'll show you some additional benefits to that subscription. So once the subscription has been purchased, you can access our direct fulfillment through the fulfillment tab. We'll click Fulfillment Overview, and here you can see a few different steps that are needed to be done before you can actually submit your first order for fulfillment. The first thing is to sign the fulfillment agreement. And there's two different labs that we have. We have Richard Photo Lab and Pro DPI that we allow you to select from. For Richard Photo Lab, the agreement simply states that the images must be uploaded with an sRGB color profile. It says that they're going to be submitted through Richard Photo Lab. And then it tells you that the orders will be shipped generally within 1 business day, or orders that contain fine art and other things such as canvases, they'll take 5 to 7 business days. Now if you agree to all these things, you click the I agree, and it shows you that you agreed to the terms and what date you did that. Once you've agreed to the fulfillment terms, let's click on the overview again, and it says the next step is to match the available lab sizes to the sizes and sets that you have defined in the setup tab. If we click on this link, these are the sizes that I have defined for my account that are available on my storefront. And on this side, we select the default lab size and paper type for when people order these print sizes through our storefront. So I'm going to select the 4x6 and then run through the rest of them. And once I've selected all the default print sizes, I'm going to click the Update Default Print Sizes button, and that saves my settings. That way when I go to place an order through our fulfillment services, they already have the lab sizes and the paper types set up to match the sizes that have been ordered through your storefront. Once that's been done, if we click the Fulfillment Overview again, it says that there are a few optional items that we can also do to help get our fulfillment services up and running a little bit better. One of them is upload a copy of your resale certificate. And the reason that we ask for that is so that when you place an order going to Utah or to Washington, so that we don't have to charge you sales tax on that order. Since your client's already paying you sales tax, there's no reason for you to also pay us sales tax, and uploading a resale certificate will help avoid that double taxation. The next one says upload your custom information sheet, and this allows you to upload a custom 4x6 image that can be sent with all of your print orders to your clients. On that image you can have anything such as your logo, your contact information, any discount information, anything like that that you might want your clients to receive when they receive their order in the mail. The next one says sign up for automatic fulfillment, and this is optional, but you can choose to have Instaproofs fulfill all the orders for you without you needing to go in and manually do that yourself. You simply click that, say yes, I want automatic fulfillment, tell us if you want borders on your prints, your packaging preferences, whether or not to include an info sheet with your order, and then any additional comments or instructions you might have for each of the orders as they come through. For example, if you have a specific event that you don't want us to fulfill for, you could type on here, please don't fulfill the orders for such and such an event. And then as orders come in for that event, we'll see the note and those orders won't be fulfilled automatically for you. I'm going to go ahead and click Save Changes. That way any of my orders that come in after this time will automatically be sent for fulfillment for me 1 business day after they've been received through my storefront. Now once all these different things have been complete, all these steps are complete, if we click into our Orders tab and view the list of orders that we currently have, you can see I have one order here that needs to be fulfilled. I'll click Manage Order, and now at the top of the page where there used to be just the order fulfillment drop list, there's now a Begin link, and clicking that Begin link will take you into the order fulfillment process. The first part to the process is making sure the shipping information is correct and it's shipping to your client. If you'd rather have the images shipped to your studio rather than to your client, you can type in your own information here, or you can select your own information from this drop list here where it says Ship to Address. At the top you can select your paper brand, whether it's Fuji, Kodak, or if you have no preference. And then there's the standard shipping, 2-day shipping, or next day air. Now these things are specific to Richard Photo Lab, and Pro DPI will have their own different shipping prices and paper types that you might be able to select. Once you're sure that the shipping address information is correct, scroll on down to view the items that were ordered by your client through your storefront. Here you can change the color, you can change the size, you can change the quantity, you can do whatever needs to be done with these prints. If you want to add a border to one of the prints, you can click this borders link. So I'm going to select 1/4 inch border, white, save it, and now that print's going to have a 1/4 inch white border on it when I place it for fulfillment. If we scroll down, we have an option here also of choosing elegant packaging or proof boxes. If I choose elegant packaging, it gives me the options here of selecting different colors and different sizes for the packaging box. Since my largest print is an 11 by 14, I'm going to select 11 by 14 craft and click add to order. Once all this information is correct, save and continue to crop. Now what it's going to have you do, it's going to have you run through each of the different images and just make sure that the crop is correct for the image. You can adjust the crop easily by just dragging the corner, or if the crop looks good, just click save and next image to go to the next. On this particular image, up at the top it says cropped by client, yes, and that means the client cropped it on the storefront. So what you're seeing is the crop that was already selected by your client, so you may or may not want to change it at that point. I'm going to click save and next image. In this image you can see cropped by client says no. That means they didn't select a crop for it, so you're free to do whatever you want with it. I'm going to adjust it a little bit. Click save and next. Do the same thing through the rest of the images. And when you're on the last image, the option will switch and say save and select payment method. So we'll click that, and it'll show a summary of the order totals, and it'll allow us to enter our billing information. After you've entered your billing information, it'll give you a review of your entire order, showing you the shipping information, the billing information, and then each of the different images and the crops that you've selected for those images. If everything looks good, enter your card details, hit submit order, and that will send it off to the lab. And after the lab has received the order, they'll add it to their fulfillment queue, and they'll get that shipped out as soon as possible. As soon as it's been shipped by the lab, you'll receive an email confirmation letting you know that it's been shipped, and the shipping and tracking information will be updated on your Instaproofs account as well, so that if your client views their order status, they can view the tracking information as well. And that's all there is to it, to fulfilling an order through our fulfillment process.